Is there a solution to misinformation? In this quick video, I will be summarizing the contents of the LibGuide you're currently looking at, which outlines possible solutions to the problem of misinformation with a focus on literacy and learning. But first, let's start with a broad overview of potential solutions. In their article defending the civic body from false information online, researchers McStay and Bakir identify 7 methods for finding solutions, namely, quote, government action, cybersecurity, digital intermediaries or platforms, advertisers, professional political persuaders and public relations, media organizations, and education, end quote. Whether these attempts to slow the spread of misinformation or fake news are made coercively or not, through self-regulation or government regulation, these ideas are effective in their own ways and are applicable in various contexts. In fact, many of the proposed solutions have already been put into action with varying degrees of success. Nonetheless, I think it is important to acknowledge that coercive solutions do not teach people how to avoid future vulnerability in the inevitably untrustworthy landscape of the internet. This is why preventative education about misinformation is important. Andrew Klein, a professor teaching a course about critical thinking skills in the digital age at St. Thomas University in New Brunswick, notes that, quote, university students are relying more on online material for not only getting their homework done, but also shaping their views on the world, end quote. The internet is not going anywhere as far as we know. So, in reaction to the inevitable onslaught of misinformation, we must equip ourselves, especially as students, information professionals, and educators, to discern trustworthy sources autonomously. This would mean improving digital literacy in students through inoculation or pre-bunking, essentially preparing them to detect future misinformation. In 2018, Amanda Klein taught a course at MIT called Reality TV, Fake News, and Media Literacy in the 21st Century. Courses like this one, which take preventative measures to stop the spread of misinformation, could be a core solution to this issue. She says, quote, students learned that, like all privileges, the great privilege of forgetting enabled by the internet also comes with great responsibility, end quote. Examples of this include precautionary practices like teaching students how to verify sources properly, how to rely on scientific consensus, encouraging, quote, self-directed coaching and literacy sources, to trust in the verification of information professionals rather than manipulators, and to inoculate the spread of misinformation through preemptive messaging in general. A key takeaway from these findings is that targeted, self-directed literacy resources should be made available at institutions like libraries and universities for the purpose of teaching users how to properly verify sources of all varieties. Thank you for listening.